31 in progress at the Good Fun Diner. We have the place surrounded. Those Martian scum ain't going anywhere.
Prepare yourself for an extraterrestrial encounter like no other in Martian Panic, an on-the-rail shooter game that brings a delightful blend of action, humour and retro charm to the Nintendo Switch. The game invites you and your friends to join forces and take on the hordes of loony Martian invaders in an adrenaline-fueled battle for Earth survival. Thanks to Funbox Media Limited for the review code. Now let's get into this. The first thing that grabs your attention when starting Martian Panic is the very old school visual style. Every element of the game, from the environments to the characters, is rendered with a nostalgic 50s science fiction vibe. It's perfectly reminiscent of the Wii era of gaming. In fact, this was a Wii game that has been updated so the characters and environments don't feel like they've been smudged over with Vaseline. The game offers 8 levels, each with its own set of colourful cutscenes and arcade action. These cutscenes not only serve as entertaining interludes but also effectively convey the storyline, injecting humour into the mix. The downside to only having 8 levels, however, is they are very short, so the idea of replayability almost goes out the window. As you progress through each level, you'll encounter a variety of enemy types, each with its own quirks and challenges, from mischievous green Martians to towering boss battles. I just wish there were more variety to keep the action feeling just that bit more varied. To combat these Martian invaders, you'll have at your disposal an arsenal of 6 different weapons, ranging from classic firearms to futuristic energy-based tools of destruction. You'll probably end up just sticking with the basic gun you start with, as unfortunately these don't exactly feel unique enough that you'll care about swapping any of your weapons out. There are power-ups also, allowing you to unleash attacks or gain useful defensive capabilities. Martian Panic includes an online leaderboard, and the Nintendo Switch version allows up to 4 players to join forces locally, battling the Martian invaders cooperatively on a single console. This is one of the highlights for the game, as you can see younger gamers enjoying this together. The controls are where the biggest issue comes in. You can choose to play this using a controller, moving your aiming reticule with the left stick, or you can just use the pointer controls on the Joy-Cons. I love that you have the option here, however the game just feels so sluggish and inaccurate in both control schemes. You can reset your position with the press of a button when using the pointer controls, but it just moves so slowly and there aren't any options to increase cursor speed. On top of that, the frame rate is often very jittery, so it just feels frustrating to play when it really should be a fun experience. Martian Panic brings the on-rail shooter experience to the Nintendo Switch, but it's just not a very good one. Its colourful comic book art style, action and humorous storytelling create a game that should be both visually appealing and incredibly fun to play, especially for younger gamers. However, despite being enhanced over the Wii version, this one still feels like it's trapped in the past. The dodgy controls and short levels mean this one will be over before you know it. The online leaderboards and teaming up with others to enjoy it locally just aren't enough to save the day for this one. Martian Panic is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $24.99 in the UK and $39.99 in the US. Honestly, it's a lot for what I would consider to be a more budget title. I couldn't recommend buying this one at full price, especially with its technical issues. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you next time.